Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to go over Lugia VSTAR. Yes, I know I've gone over this deck twice since I started my channel, but I wanted to go over again because it is rotating in April. It's coming up soon, and I don't want to see this deck ever leave the format. I love this thing. It is one of my favorites. It's gotten me to day 2 at the Arlington Regional, and I'm going to be sad when it leaves. We do have the Lugia VSTAR with its Tempest Dive. 4 colorless, 220 damage. And you can discard a stadium and play if you want. Its V-Star ability is Summoning Star. Now you can't use more than one V-Star ability per game, so we can't do this a second time. But Summoning Star says, during your turn, put up to 2 colorless Pokemon from your discard onto your bench that do not have a rule box. This is really good. This is our energy acceleration. This is how this deck runs. And it does that by putting Archeops onto the bench. Archeops, with its primal turbo ability, search your deck once per turn for up to 2 special energy and put them onto 1 of your Pokemon. This is really quite good. We don't get to spread energy, but we can set up an attacker literally in 1 turn, and we don't have to worry about anything else. We do run the Cinccino. It's a super good backup attacker, super good attacker in general with its special roll attack. 70 damage for each special energy card attached to this Pokemon. So we can put 5 energy, 350, we're knocking out Charizards, we're knocking out anything in the game, and that's really good. Be careful though if you are going to use a double turbo energy on this thing, because that only technically provides 50 damage, not 70, because of the effect from double turbo energy. We do have the Iron Hands, super good attacker. It's going to help us get extra prize cards, and that's always really fun. We do have the Drapion V. I love this thing. I am sad that it's rotating. It does have an ability. It is absolutely worthless in the current format because it had to pertain to Rapid Strike, Fusion Strike, and Single Strike Pokemon. No longer in the format. We don't really care about its ability, but we do like its attack. For 4 colorless, does 190. It does do 60 damage to one of our bench Pokemon, but this is the Gardevoir killer in this deck, and we kinda need that right now. Bloodmoon Ursaluna, super good ability. More prize cards they take, the less we have to put on this Pokemon to use the attack. That was a really weird way of saying that. His attack's really good. 240 damage, you can't use it next turn, that's okay, we're not going to worry about it. It's a big late game attacker, and we like this thing. We do run the Lumineon with its Luminous Sign ability. It is also rotating soon, and I will be very sad. It has been a staple in many decks that I have run. Luminous Sign says when you play it from your hand onto your bench, go ahead and search your deck for a supporter and put it in your hand. I love this thing. I'm going to be very sad when it leaves. Please, Pokemon, just print something like it. Just something like it. It doesn't have to be exactly, but something like it. Please. And lastly, we do have the Regigigas. Regigigas with its Jewel Breaker attack for 4 colorless. Seems to be a trend here. We do 100 damage, but if the opponent's active Pokemon is a Terra Pokemon, we do 230 more damage. So we're knocking out Charizards yet again. Nothing is going to survive this thing. As long as it's a Terra Pokemon, nothing's going to survive this thing. I love this. It's a great one of. I can't say enough good things about it. We have a pretty decent supporter line. Nothing special, but I do enjoy it. Professor's Research, ditch your hand and draw 7. Super good. We like more cards. We do have the Boss's Order. Pull up one of their bench to the active and always gust. It's always good. Gusting is so good in this game. We run the Iono. Iono is super fun because both players shuffle their hand, put them at the bottom of the deck, and then draw however many prize cards they have, which is good because if you use it late game, you can either A, save yourself from decking out, or B, you can disrupt them and make it harder for them in the game. Carmine is super awesome. Even if you go first on your first turn, you can use this card. Carmine, so awesome. Now, that being said, you just ditch your hand and draw 5. Nothing special, but late game, it could help you from decking out. And lastly, our final supporter is going to be Jacq, one of my favorite teachers at the Academy. Search your deck for up to 2 evolution Pokemon and put them in your hand. And this card is really good because we can go get 2 Archeops if we have an Ultra Ball in hand, discard those 2 Archeops, get a Lugia V-Star, then put those 2 Archeops onto the bench, and we are running and rolling. I love this combo. Our items are all about Pokemon search. It can get a little annoying, but we need to search and have the Pokemon that we need for that turn. Be it the Iron Hands for the 2 prizes, be it the Drapion for the Guardi matchup, be it the Regigigas. We need to have the ability to search Pokemon whenever we want, and a bunch of Pokemon search is really good for this. We do run the Jamming Tower. Jamming Tower is really decent here because all Pokemon tools that are attached to you and your opponent's Pokemon, they have no effect. We don't run any tools, so this is really good for us. But we get rid of the effects of Binding Mochi and Ancient Booster Energy and the Forest Sealstone, which is running around all over the place right now. We get rid of those effects, so they can't use them. Our ace spec for the day is going to be Legacy Energy. It provides 1 of any type of energy as long as it's attached to one of your Pokemon. And if the Pokemon this card is attached to is knocked out by damage from an attack of your opponent's active Pokemon, well, really cool thing is it takes 1 less prize card. So our Lugia V-Star now actually only provides 1 prize card, or the Iron Hands only provides 1 prize card, which is pretty awesome if you ask me. You can't use that ability or that effect more than once, the 1 fewer prize card effect, but we're not using any energy recovery in this deck, so we're not really worried about that. We just want the effect. The last card I want to go over is V-Guard Energy. It's super good. It's also rotating. I'm going to be very sad when it does, although it's not really useful in today's format, or at least in the Scarlet Violet era of the format. It provides 1 colorless when it's attached, but this Pokemon that it's attached to takes 30 less damage from V Pokemon, or your opponent's V Pokemon. So your Raikou Vs that could be hitting our Lugias, that's already a minus 30. We could end up actually surviving an attack, as long as the benches don't get too crazy. That's the deck list. Let's go ahead and get into it and see how we do. Okay, opponent has decided, or is deciding, who's going first. This is, I think, the most recent build of Lugia. I wanted to revisit it, kind of give it its good farewell. Don't want it to die off race off into the sunset, but we kind of do what we gotta do. We'll go ahead and leave it there. I think that's fine, and we'll see what we get. It is our turn. We like going first here. Another Lugia down. I think that's fine. We can drop this here. I don't mind doing a heads. So that's an Archeops in our hand. We like that. Regigigas, I think we can bring back from the dead at a later point in time. So I think we'll just go ahead and end our turn. Nothing special, nothing bad, just chilling right now. Thought about playing some Avowed, but I'm pretty far into it. I'm already into purple gear and whatnot, so I figured, you know what, let's just not do Avowed tonight. Did some Heart Gold, Soul Silver. It was really fun. If you guys want to see more of that content, please let me know. I will do more of that. That's really fun. I don't mind playing like that. Okay, we've got a Minccino down. I don't mind the Mist Energy here, and then we can go ahead and research. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of this Archeops and the Drapion. Drapion doesn't do much here, and let's get ourselves the V-Star. V-Star down, and we can go ahead and Summoning Star. We'll get both of our Archeops back. First thing we're going to do, Primal Turbo. And we'll get... you know what? Let's get ourselves a Gift Energy going. I think that's fine. We can put that there. And then Archeops 2, we're going to kind of hold off for now. And we'll just Tempest Dive.
What are you doing?
I'm going to knock your teeth out.
I do like that they put some, a couple different things on there. The Gift Energy here is not bad. I would rather not have all this in my hand. So I'm kind of hoping they hit me with the Iono. That would be nice. Zarude, what do you do? Heal 20 damage from this Pokemon. Put all energy into your hand. Have this attack do 80 more. Okay. Okay, bosses order up the other Lugia. That's fine. I'm not going to really bug about it. Leaf Drain, we're good. And we get the Jacq. Yeah, we'll go ahead and drop Jacq. Let's do a Lugia and a Minccino. Or Cinccino. A Cinccino, I should say. Cinccino down. Lugia down. Let's go ahead and Primal Turbo here. Let's get a double Turbo and a Jet Energy. Why not? We can go ahead and put that here and here. Gift Energy down. And we'll go ahead and swing with Tempest Dive. Take another one. Okay, Legacy Energy here. Not bad. Remember that Cinccino does more damage for each special energy card. So each double turbo technically only allows it to do 50, not 70. And they'll go ahead and concede. Pretty easy. Oh, it has been a love-hate relationship, I'll admit, with this deck. Okay. Could be worse. I would like to see some more stuff here. At the very least, let me get another Ultra Ball and 2 Archeops. That would be really awesome. Okay, come on. Our opponent is not playing. This is not fun. We can go ahead and put the Gift Energy down. We're running... I don't particularly like... Oh, wait. Yeah, we can't attack. Okay, we went first. We're fine. Gift Energy here is nice. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If it dies, it won't. But if it dies, we get 6, 7. So we'll be all right. This next turn, though, we are going to hopefully use a Jacq. Or if we can get an Ultra Ball off this, it would be really nice. Because we could Jacq, get two Archeops, ditch them with the Ultra Ball. That would be really nice. I don't think that we will, though. Okay, so here we go. Lumineon. Alright. Not good. Let's go ahead and Jacq here. Let's get ourselves 2 Archeops. And then I actually don't mind waiting here. Yeah, I don't mind waiting with this. We'll go ahead and end our turn. We don't need to put the 10 down, that's fine. So discard up to 2 Pokemon tools from your opponent's Pokemon. They don't have any, so the 10 damage wouldn't have helped. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so we're not going to get anything off of this Gift Energy, but it helps a little bit. We actually, hold on, we could be doing something pretty fun here. We might be able to get rid of this Iron Hands if we get a Cinccino off of this Professor's Research. Okay. That's okay with us. We get a Great Ball. Let's go ahead and Great Ball. We get the Minccino, or we get the Cinccino. Okay, we're so far we're doing really well here. Cinccino, and we can Jet Energy, get Cinccino back in there, and then we can Professor's Research. Okay, this is gonna... okay, here we go. Lugia. No, we do not get a Lugia. That sucks. Alright. Jamming Tower down. Lugia down. This just kind of all helps with the Gift Energy here. Yeah, we'll do 140. That at least allows a Lugia VSTAR to potentially help us out a lot here. And if not, we'll just return KO. Well, that'll be we'll trade 2 prizes. We'll be okay. That's gonna get him going. Lugia into a Miraidon deck is rough for us, especially given how much weakness we have. This here is really going to help him. But, hold on. He's only doing 100 with Ampu very much, so he has to do arm press. Never mind. There's the 110. That's okay. Does knock us out. It's going to give us a bunch.
No, my boy! Father, help!
Bunch of, there we go. And we'll go ahead and drop that here. And, okay, so gift energies. Let's go ahead and Capturing Aroma, see what we get off of this. Okay, a heads, kind of getting some stuff going here. There's a Lugia. Don't mind that. Lugia down. And we... Come on. We'll go ahead and Summoning Star here. I think this could be fun. And we're going to get our 2 Archeops in. Let's go ahead and... I don't mind another Capturing Aroma here. I think that's fine. Okay, another heads. At this point, I need another attacker. We'll get Lugia out. We can Gift Energy here. Primal Turbo. And we'll get a... let's see. Let's get the V-Guard Energy. I don't think it protects us much from Raikou, but it's something. So that we can now Tempest Dive. We can attack. We want to keep this Jamming Tower up because it stops the Forest Sealstone that could be coming down for that Lumineon or that Raikou. So with this, we'll go ahead and knock this out. Get rid of this big old threat that is sitting in the active. No, we will not discard our Jamming Tower. And we'll take a 2 prize. Okay. And they'll go ahead and concede, because that's what they do. Now, that being said, if he didn't have the abilities, whatever he would have brought up, we would have bossed. We would have bossed to the Raikou, because it only has 200 HP. That's a knockout. If then he would have brought something up, probably killed the Lugia, we would have promoted a... we would have promoted the Bloodmoon, and we would, after the Bloodmoon, we would have gone ahead and just boss's order up that other Lumineon, knockout, we would have been fine. Yes, we will go. My bad. Okay, we do get heads, and we will go ahead and choose heads. We will choose to go first. Ugh, ugly hand. But they also get a mulligan, so we're okay. Okay, we do get the Lugia. I would have liked to have seen some other things. That's okay. They also only get 1. Okay, so we're playing against Cloth. Well, could be playing against Cloth. Pretty sure we're playing against Cloth, which is potentially a turn 1 killer. Luckily, as of right now, Lugia is resistant to Cloth, so we might be able to actually live an attack. Another Lugia down, that's fine. I would like the double turbo. We will put the Jamming Tower down, which gets rid of their Binding Mochi, and we will Carmine here. Let's go ahead and Great Ball. And we don't get anything that we want. That's fine. We can kind of hold off on those. Honestly, we can hold off on these. We'll get rid of those. And let's get ourselves an Archeops. And that is the end of our turn. So with this being Cloth that just won EUIC, I know it's consistent. Again, congratulations to Ryuki or Ryuko. What's his name? I just butchered his name. That's for damn sure.
And you will know my name is the LOR!
Ryuki. Okay, so it's Ryuki, not Ryuko. So Ryuki. Lumineon. I wonder what he could want right now. Culver's Tenacity. Okay, that does get rid of the Stadium, so that'll help him a lot. Area 0. Yep. So that gets rid of the Jamming Tower. That does help him quite a bit. Okay, so Cloth's down. Does get the Binding Mochi off. Latias is going to help him with that. Petron down. I think we survive. Don't we? 30. So really, it's 10 plus 1, 60. 200. Yeah, we survived. Okay. Okay, we get a boss. That's fine. We're going to go ahead and get rid of that. Okay. Now, we've got an Ultra Ball here. We're okay with this. Ultra Ball. We'll get rid of our Drapion. And we will get rid of this Lugia. And we will do that for the Archeops. Ultra Ball away the Archeops. And this Jet Energy, I think, is fine. And let's get ourselves the Lugia VSTAR. Lugia VSTAR down. We're pretty happy with that. Minccino down. And we can go ahead and Summoning Star here. Let's get both of our Archeops going. Mist Energy here. And then we can go ahead and Primal Turbo. Let's get ourselves the Gift Energy, and, well, let's see. Legacy Energy here does help. Yeah, we'll do that. That helps out quite a bit there, and then we can Primal Turbo here as well. We really only need a Gift Energy, and let's get the V-Guard Energy here. That's fine. We'll just put those there. And we can go ahead and Tempest Dive.
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! But not for me!
That does take the knockout on Cloth, and yes, we will discard that Stadium. That means they'll have to get rid of something else. I would imagine they get rid of this Lumineon. Okay, we'll take the 1. Okay, so if they don't kill our Lugia, this Lumineon helps out a lot. We're able to go get a Professor's Research and really start going with that. Okay, so here's what they're going to do. They're going to poison us, and they're going to... Oh, wait, no. If they poison us... Okay, so they're going to give us 5 cards. We're okay with that. What we can do here, we can Ultra Ball away that Lugia. We could be doing okay. This is what, 6 more? 5 more. So poisoning us to 6. Now we're at 250. I would rather at this point pull up, if I'm going to do anything. Okay, retreats. And we're not... Okay, there it is. Okay. This will do, what, 50? So we're at 240, 250. So it's the same thing. Ooh, ow. We do get rid of this Badoo here. Always. We always get rid of this Badoo. Jamming Tower... We drop that down. We can go ahead and... I don't mind. Do I mind the Jet Energy here? I don't mind the Jet Energy. That saves that. We can then go ahead and Primal Turbo onto... We'll do a Double Turbo and a Mist Energy onto this Minccino. That's fine. We'll save it where it's at. With this, we can then go ahead and Arrow Dive and get rid of this
He needs some milk!
Badoo. Do we discard? We do not discard the Stadium. And we're fine. We do have the boss's order. We very easily, this next turn, could bring up that Pheasantipity. I would probably prefer the Latias, so that he doesn't have free retreat. We do have a Gift Energy on this Lugia, and we have a Gift Energy on the other Lugia. So we need him to kill us out. We do need him to knock us out by damage, but that's okay. We can deal with that in a minute. Boss's order on the Minccino. Okay. Okay. We do have to figure it out with these Lugias, so that's a problem. So we'll just do it this way. Capturing Aroma, I don't mind getting rid of the Capturing Aroma and this Lugia. That's fine with me. What we can do here is get ourselves the Lugia VSTAR. Lugia VSTAR is going to drop, and we are going to Boss's Order up this Latias. With that, we can then Tempest Dive.
The numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you.
And take our knockout. We do not discard the stadium. And we get 2 more Archeops. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate you. If we can get rid of this Petulant, they'll definitely deal some damage. Okay. They'll bring up the other Lugia. Poison will knock out this Lugia. So we will not get the Gift Energy off of it. We can kill this Petulant when we come back in. Yep, we take that. That's fine.
Oh, I can't believe you've done this.
We're okay with losing an Archeops here, because we've already got our energy really kind of set up. And a Regigigas. Okay. So the Gigas could help us out with... Could actually help us out with Terapagos. I don't mind. Let's see. Primal Turbo. Okay, we've got 1 double turbo. I would like to put that there. Yep, we're going to have to Jet Energy this Lugia. And that'll get us the Tempest Dive.
Hasta la vista, baby.
We still do not discard our own Jamming Tower. We take the 1. Another double turbo. Another double turbo. I think we've got game if he leaves Terapagos inactive. I think we've got Terapagos. I think we've got game if he leaves Terapagos inactive. Because even if we can't attach from hand, we can attach with Archeops. So we'll see what this is going to look like. This beatdown could be coming... let's see. So he's not going to knock us out. Okay. Comes from hand. Getting boss. Okay. Boss's order is going to pull up that Regi. Okay, smart. Now we just need to top deck a boss. How many bosses have we gotten rid of? 2. I think we run 3, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, wait, no. That just... Okay, he just poisoned himself. We just attack. That was not smart on that. He had the knockout. He should not have poisoned himself. Because now Lugia does 220 that after... Yeah. He should not have poisoned himself. Just because it is available doesn't mean it should be done. I'm guessing takes a knockout. And he knew it was done. So we will take it. And there you go. Lugia VSTAR. It's always super fun to play this deck. It's always a good one. Yes, it does have some bad matchups, but honestly, I don't run into them all that often. You got to know your matchups. You do have to understand how your Pokemon can interact with other Pokemon and how you need to kind of almost be hitting for weakness or some kind of 2 prize. But I love this deck. Lugia, I'm going to be very sad when you leave. Please don't leave me. Please don't leave me. Oh, I'm begging you. But I do love this deck. What would I change in this? Not a whole lot. There's not a lot that could really be changed in this. Maybe adding the Wellspring Ogerpon so that you have another potential 2 prize attacker, meaning you can take 1 prize and then another one from the bench. So that's an option. So maybe Wellspring in here wouldn't be so bad. I could see coming down one. I could see coming down maybe 1 Gift Energy or 1 Jet Energy to get that Wellspring Ogerpon in here. I think that's a pretty good idea. I would potentially even change your Research and Carmine so that you can have like a 2-2 line of those. That way, potentially you get an easier time drawing into your Carmine if you have to go first, which you kind of want to do with this deck anyway. Would I take this to a Cup or a challenge while you still can? Absolutely, please do it. I love this deck. Would I take this to a regional? I don't know how many more we have before rotation, but yes, I think if you can, I think you probably should. It's a really good deck. I would also maybe try to find a backup or a change, a Drapion for something else. I don't know that it's always going to be the answer. It has a very high attack cost. It's going to probably get knocked out. It's more than likely going to get return KO'd after you kill a Guardy. So, like, maybe if we can have a different attacker, a different dark type Pokemon attacker, that might be better. But honestly, yeah, Drapion I could live without. I don't use it. As you saw, I didn't use it almost ever. I don't even think I benched it in some of the games that I played. So I could very easily see that going away. I wouldn't worry too much, but until it rotates, maybe leave it in there for nostalgia's sakes. Anyway, if you would, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and do all the things that help me continue to do this. I'm having a blast at current time of recording. I think we're at 260 subscribers. We're growing. We've already grown 60 subscribers since January, and God, I love you guys so much. You guys are the best. And with that, have fun, stay safe. I love you. Bye.